Two Canadian guys trying weird beers.
Okay, I'm Ed. This is my son Zach. We're Canadian guys trying weird beers.
And today, I don't have a bit ready because I've been thinking about pecan pie too much.
Thinking about pecan pie too much?
Yeah. I just really want some.
Oh. Anywho, okay, so we got beers. Why? Because beeriness is cheeriness, and we're here when you don't want an expert opinion.
Yes.
So let's just jump right into the beer, shall we?
Yeah, what's the dealio?
So the first beer we have is called Hazy Days. It's a juicy IPA from Cowbell Brewing Company. 6% alcohol by volume. It's considered a strong beer.
Okay.
Hazy Days is a juicy tropical punch of hops without the IPA bitterness. Well, this I'm looking forward to.
Hang on.
Aggressively whirlpool hopped, firm hopped, and dry hopped. That's a whole lot of hopping.
That's a lot of hops.
That's like a frog on a griddle hopping. Brewed with an outrageous amount of Galaxy, Mosaic, Mandarina, and Eldorado hops. My God, this is like hop crazy.
But it's not going to have the bitterness? I don't know.
Yeah, man, this is raising some questions. And my curiosity. And my fear.
They are trying to sell us a bridge, and I'm terrified to walk across it.
Anyway, it says they mix all these up to create a supremely refreshing and delicious beer. Oh, pairings. Oh, they offer pairings. Oh, look at this. You can drink this with pad thai, tacos, pizza, soft cheeses.
Ooh.
Aren't those all the major food groups?
Does it say anything about pairing it with a completely different beer?
Can you turn pad thai into a beer? Is there a pad thai beer? Is there a taco beer? Is there a pizza beer? Is there a soft cheese beer? I gotta know. Apparently it's supposed to taste like mango, honey, papaya, pineapple, lightly sweet malt character. You know, now I'm genuinely curious about this beer.
Now see, I'm nervous because it has all those tasting notes. I'm terrified that I'm not going to taste a single one. And it's just going to completely invalidate my position here. Other than being the big cutie pie. Those are the two big pies that I like, pecan and cutie.
He's the chick magnet of our videos.
This is imported from Germany.
Ooh, a German beer.
Yeah. Paulaner Munchen.
What's he mooching? Is he mooching beer?
Probably.
So it's Paul the Mooch?
Paulaner Weissbier. It's a Munich wheat beer.
Ooh.
Germany's #1 Weissbier.
Wow.
Okay.
In all of Germany?
In all of Germany, apparently.
That's impressive. Way to go. What is this?
Good job, Paul.
Yeah, way to go, Paul. Even though you're a bit of a mooch.
This is comparable to 2.2 standard drinks for Australia. What? What the fuck does that mean?
They got to put a message in there for the hard drinking Australians.
This is 5.5% as well.
Really?
Yeah.
So, not too bad.
So we've got something that is going to be a bit of a science experiment for us, and something that is going to be, it's probably going to be really good.
Jesus Christ.
Knocked.
There's a warning here. Alcohol can cause lifelong harm to your baby. Well, if you drink enough, and you're apt to drop, you're liable to drop your baby. So don't be holding on babies and drinking because you might drop them. Don't drop the baby. Okay, so you know what? We got to go with the Hazy IPA first.
Yeah. But now, God, okay, I'm hyper fixating on this because
the baby dropping beer?
No, well, yes, but what? No, what? Stop it.
Yeah, so let's go with the Hazy Juicy IPA. Oh, I can smell the stuff from here.
So we're looking for mango, honey, papaya, pineapple, and lightly sweet malt character. I can't smell the honey.
I'm smelling a hint of a honey or something. I don't know. It's
Yeah, the honey and mango's coming through. I don't know enough papayas to really tell what they smell like.
I've only met one papaya before in the past, and we had a terrible argument, and I haven't talked to a papaya since.
That's the what runs the Catholic Church, right? The
papaya?
The papaya seed?
I'd love to see a papaya with the crazy hat.
Papayas run the Catholic Church. Take that in your conspiracy theory and shove it.
Now I'm obsessed with the notion of a papaya running the Catholic Church.
All right, should we?
Yeah, we should just give it a go, give it a whirl. Well, there's a bit of that funky IPA bitterness.
Not really though.
Not a lot. I think it's more the strength of the beer.
Yeah, I mean it's got a lot of hops. It's got a lot of different tropical fruits.
But I'm not overwhelmed by the taste of the tropics.
No, it's actually surprisingly. Hang on, before I say anything further, that's not bad.
Oddly enough, all the tropical flavors that they go on about are surprisingly sedate and muted.
Yeah, and like it's not muted in like a bad way though.
No,
Like everything's very under control.
It's okay for a dish soap.
It's never gonna be like my go-to. It's never gonna be my favorite. But I would not be mad if this was handed to me.
You know, even if it has some holy papaya in it, still not turning our crank. We'll see if that's for the priests.
Whoa.
So this is what happens when you whirlpool hop, firm hop, and dry hop something.
That's when I put frogs in the washing machine.
The whirlpool hop?
Yeah.
The frogs don't like it one bit. Okay, kids, don't you be putting frogs in the washing machine.
You know,
the frogs will not enjoy it at all.
I don't think anybody thought about putting frogs in a washing machine until you told them not to do it.
You're the one who mentioned it. So, you know, if anybody's throwing frogs in a washing machine, it's on you.
No, because I didn't tell anyone not to do it. I didn't inflict that reverse psychology on them.
What? I didn't inflict reverse psychology on anybody. I told them not to throw frogs in the washing machine.
Yeah, which is going to make people want to throw frogs even more.
No, why would you do that?
So, see what happens.
The frogs won't like it. It's not like they're not gonna think it's a club and woot woot.
I mean, it's full of water, which frogs like, and maybe they turn out to be a nice detergent.
So if you want to clean your frogs, because nobody likes a dirty.
A gentle spin cycle will do it.
But no, seriously, don't be putting frogs in the washing machine, and don't even think about putting them in the dryer.
Nobody likes a dry frog, am I right, ladies?
Hey-o!
I don't know what that means.
Oh, you know what that means. Hey, should we do the thing? It's Chuggerino time. No, chug's okay. I'm not crazy about the flavor when it's chugged.
I didn't like that the pineapple kind of came through a bit more.
Yeah, it's not a great chug. It's not a terrible chug. It doesn't make you want to go running into a brick wall to stop the pain. But okay, kids. Another worldly bit of advice: don't be running into brick walls to stop the pain. See, we're offering all sorts of helpful advice.
Oh yeah,
we're like friggin' Dear Abby over here. Hey, kids, don't be running into the brick wall. Hey, here you go.
What's this My Cousin Vinny shit?
I think it's time for a new type of advice columnist. Instead of Dear Abby, you've got Uncle Vito. Hey, don't you be putting the frogs in the washer. Hey, don't be doing that.
Uncle Vito, I think my friends at school want to kiss my dad. What do I do?
Yo, how much money are we talking here? So Uncle Vito says, we're done with that beer. So now it's a palate cleanser.
What the hell just happened? There we go. I did a full 360 on the bottle without it opening. Just like my wife.
In for a penny, in for a pastry.
Wow.
Yeah. Okay, so now the next beer that we're doing.
We're doing Munchie Paul.
Munchie Paul and his wheat beer. Munchie Paul used to be my stage name, ladies. Let me mow your lawn.
Right. It's cloudier than I thought it would be.
Yeah, that's weird. Well, it's a wheat beer.
Yeah.
Does it smell smoky to you?
Oh. Yeah. Oh my God.
That's a weird smell. All I'm smelling is that smokiness.
Yeah.
Anywho. Should we just try it?
Yeah. God, I'm so curious now.
Doesn't taste smoky. Oh wait, there.
Yeah. There it is.
Oh yeah, it comes at the back end. That's weird, man.
That's weird.
I don't know. There's nothing that says that it was smoked or anything.
I mean, it says a lot of things, but it's all in different languages, and I think it's just a bunch of like legalese.
This beer requires legalese?
Paulaner Brewery Group, Gimich & Co., Gikika, Olomuister, Yegmaka. Jesus Christ.
It's a disclaimer saying they're not responsible for any genetic mutations that may result because of drinking this beer. Personally, I'm looking forward to getting some superpowers.
Apparently, it's imported from the Octopus Building in Singapore.
Wait, I thought it was a German beer.
It is German.
What the hell's it doing coming from the Octopus Building?
I don't know.
I'm unnerved by that.
Is
there octopus in this beer?
There are a lot of... No. I think the Octopus Building in Singapore is one of the distribution centers.
I just have visions of the building in Singapore being staffed by octopi.
That sounds awesome.
Well, they can multitask like nobody's business.
Yeah, they could get so much done.
According to the Beatles, they're great at gardening. So enough of this octopus nonsense. It's definitely a wheat beer.
It's definitely wheat, but
it's
there's something else. Like that smokiness is doing something to it.
It's weird. There's another taste to another element to it that we can't put our fingers on. Oh my God, they got hieroglyphics on here.
What?
What's all this?
That's Korean.
Oh. My apologies to the people of Korea.
You expect this to be a very simple, straightforward wheat beer, but there's that mystery about it. If I did TV ratings, this would get a Dallas out of 10.
Why Dallas out of 10?
Because of the mystery.
What, the Who Shot JR mystery?
Yeah.
Oh my God, now we're going back. We're going back decade.
Biggest cliffhanger of the time.
Yeah, before they had season-ending cliffhangers, this show they had an oil magnate, J.R. Ewing, and he was an evil guy. And at the end of this one season, he got shot, but they didn't show you who the killer is, and people lost their fucking minds because they're going, I gotta wait all summer to find out who shot J.R. I mean, because he was an evil guy, there was a laundry list of suspects. And it turns out it was Maggie Simpson. But you know who shot JR? The dog. The dog, because they're in Texas, there are guns everywhere. And the dog accidentally picked up a gun. And he walked into the room. And JR said, put that down, boy. And the dog dropped the gun. It went off, shot JR, and the dog walked out.
It was not the dog. Can you imagine littlest hobo coming in, shooting JR and leaving town?
Well, he was an evil guy, and the littlest hobo did like to help people.
He left every place he came to a little bit better when he left. You give the people hope.
By dropping the gun and accidentally shooting JR, the littlest hobo gave the people of Dallas hope. Way to go, littlest hobo. So it was the littlest hobo that shot JR.
Yeah.
And that's why he's on the lam.
He keeps on wondering because he has to get as far away from the incident as possible.
Yeah.
He shot JR and he started roaming the land.
And even though it was an accident, and even though J.R. Ewing obviously deserved it because he was such a rotter, the little hobo, he feels guilt, so he wanders the countryside, helping people to atone for his sins of accidentally shooting J.R. Ewing. Now that's some classic television for you. Anywho,
this is so muddled.
Should we just do the thing?
It's Sugarino time.
Now, see, chugging it makes it a bit more classic.
I don't know why. I tasted it, I chugged it, and the first thing that came to mind was the taste of webbed duck's feet. And I've never had webbed duck's feet. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on with this beer.
You are a
Why does it remind me of webbed duck feet, which I've never had before?
You are a mystery.
Okay, so I got that out of the way. So I'm there explorer, and I'm wearing a hat, and ooh, sorry. I'm there explorer, and I'm wearing a hat, and I'm gonna mix these beers. Oops, I forgot my glass. I'm gonna mix these beers right now. Horror fan, you know who you are. Whew. Boy, I got messed up on that one. Like it just all went to hell in a handbasket. Although, why are people sending stuff to hell in a handbasket?
Easy transportation.
You could go to hell in an Uber. You don't need a handbasket. Although, a handbasket would be cheaper. But the thing is, a handbasket, is it on wheels? It's not. You got to carry that.
Yeah.
So, who's carrying the handbasket to hell? If you're sending something to hell in a handbasket, you've got to have somebody who's willing to walk it to hell, carrying the handbasket. Are you going to carry it?
I mean, I'm hoping I don't go there.
Well,
so.
See, there's a question for you, you theologians. Who's carrying the basket that goes to hell? Dun dun dun! This basket's going to hell! Who's carrying it? What's in the basket? Why am I wiggling my fingers so? Because it's devilish and demonic! Ooh! Why am I doing this?
Why are you doing that? Stop that.
I know. This is definitely not demonic.
No, stop it.
It's something else altogether.
Stop doing it! Jesus.
On the Explorer, I'm going to mix these beers right now. Horror fan, you know who you are. Down, out. Down, 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 down. Do, 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 do. I'm mixing up these beers. I don't know what the result will be. Oh my god, look at all the foam. As usual, the Kyoto effect has overtaken this beer. And it's become even cloudier.
Wow.
I don't see any smuts.
No.
But man, this. You know what it is? It's the hazy days.
I think
This looks like a smog-riddled sunset in L.A. So here I go. I'm the Explorer, and I'm going to drink this beer right now. Fingers crossed it doesn't kill me, because there was a warning on this saying it might cause genetic mutations.
No.
No. Oh, no. That's not a good mix. It just I don't know what happened though. The Weissbier, there's something evil about it because it just enhanced the IPA-ness of this beer, of the other beer. So
Wow.
it tasted more IPA-ish than before. It's crazy. It's like the Weissbier mutated the IPA and created an Uber beer, an Uber IPA, if you will. I'm terrified. So the movie comparison roundup thing that you do is, you know how you do, who do you spoke?
Neither of these beers should work the way that they are. And I didn't think that they were going to deliver on what they said that they were going to, but they kind of did, and they kind of do. I was not expecting to enjoy them as much as I did, because I figured it was a 50-50 shot on if these were going to be tasty, but they were. They were quite tasty, and I'd probably have both of them again. That's why these get an Avengers out of 10.
Wow. I thought the Avengers was better than that.
It's more the fact that like I'm surprised that these worked as well as they do.
You didn't think the Avengers was going to work?
No, nobody did.
Oh, wow, really? Jesus, what bus was I on?
It was the biggest gamble in modern cinema.
What?
Yes.
I don't know. I just thought it was a slam dunk.
Oh, you do now.
But I don't know. An Avengers,
All right. What would you give it?
I would give it.
Go ahead, Roger Ebert.
I would give it a laid to rest out of 10.
Laid to rest.
It's a slasher movie with a character Chrome Skull, and it was way better than I thought it was going to be. It was made way better than it had any right to be. I mean, it wasn't great, but it was a decent slasher movie. Anyway, so there you go. So he gives these what, an Avengers out of 10.
Yeah.
I give it a Laid to Rest out of 10. You couldn't get more far apart.
That really demonstrates the dichotomy of man.
So there you go. So one or the other, you know.
Yeah.
So they're not bad beers. They're interesting. They're interesting beers. I'll tell you that. Interesting tasting beers.
They really are. This one will surprise the hell out of you for sure.
Yeah. So they're worth your time. If you got a couple extra shekels and you're at a bar that has one of these, give them a try.
Yeah, try them yourselves for sure.
Yep. Anyway, so yeah, I guess we're done, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay. So that's it. We tried the beers and they were okay and stuff like that. So I'm Ed. This is my son Zach. We're getting guys trying weird beers.